Okay, here he is.
Good day. I understand. Congratulations.
All right, blood tears, get out of here. We don't take too kindly to bears in this here neighborhood. So see the sign? This is a twink alien edge.
I'll point out it is being held in public. I apologize if my presence has caused a stir.
You apologize, but you're not going to leave?
I do. I believe, however, that I may have already found what I was seeking.
I'm not into bears.
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving.
That's a shame.
And I refuse yet again. Now what? Surely it does not escape your notice that I am both armed and armored. Any fight between us would be rather one-sided.
Try not to die. I'll run for help.
No need. I'm not here to fight you. Still, I find such bravery most impressive. Do you not agree, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It's good to see you again, my old friend. It's been far too long. May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
Okay, but now you both have to die.
You're witnesses. He's a human, and he's not even a twink human. He doesn't belong here.
Sworn to protect our world from the Darkspawn. But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Kalen summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Okay,
Yes,
bye.
I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding, too, in fact.
So
No, we should probably cancel the wedding because of the Darkspawn.
My concerns can wait.
Wedding cancels on account of apocalypse.
Treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Do I have to?
Please, do not.
Nah, I really feel like we should call off the wedding. Like, I don't feel like we should be having large gatherings. We should all probably be wearing masks. There's a blight on. By the way, you just got 18 codex entries. Go ahead, stop and read all of those.
Now, I will say, this is something that they are doing correctly that some video games struggle with in RPG setting. So, BioWare elves are pretty standard fantasy elves, but they do have some twists to them. Particularly the city elves are not really what you expect with an elf. But what they're doing is they're giving you sort of this origin that gives you a pretty good slice of what city elf life looks like.
Right.
This introduces you to the twist, it gets you used to it, and by the time you are actually in the game, you'll have acclimated to it.
Friends and family.
Admittedly, that's harder to do in tabletop RPGs, but still, like, Tim and I were just talking about one of the things with Pathfinder elves. So, Kirill, what is the origin of Pathfinder elves?
They are space aliens from another planet for some fucking reason.
Now, how does this impact how they're portrayed in the campaign? Are they do they have weird technology? Do they have spaceships or something? Are they do they look like aliens?
No, this affects them in no way whatsoever. They have no contact with their home planet. They have no strange technology or affinity due to their home planet. They don't even seem especially more alien than any of the other, non-human races.
Oh, is there anything interesting about, surely it's not a standard fantasy kingdom if you're going to have that as their back?
No, it is an entirely standard fantasy elf kingdom. The one bit of difference is that they aren't isolationists, except they're freelancers. Forget that detail, so actually they are isolationists.
But don't pretend this is a proper wedding.
Well, that is disappointing. But that's the thing that happens with these, and when people make RPG settings sometimes, they try to do these to their pieces of the campaign, and they do it in a way that's either forgettable or is just deeply alienating. And the Pathfinder elves, the whole alien thing is generally pretty forgettable, but honestly, like, if you're aware of it, it's I want to play an elf. Like, when I want to play an elf, I do not want to play a space alien.
Right.
What do we do?
Kill them.
Ah, yes. The uppity runt that thinks he's worthy of speaking.
I'm going to punch you so hard in the mouth.
I'm playing on easy mode. This isn't going to be hard.
Return whatever's left in time for the honey. I live in fear.
No, I mean like right now.
On the plus side, it looks like the wedding's over, right?
It's true.
You hear me, cousin? Are you alright? Vaughn took some
Oh,
money,
that's supposed to be a 4.
and
Oh well.
the rest of the women in the wedding party back to the palace.
Do I look
The others
alright?
talking to Duncan, that Grey Warden. Everyone is getting upset. Me neither. We should see if we can help. They're by the tree.
Oh, hey, he joined the party.
I'm getting strong Trump administration vibes about this. Like, this is not okay. This is unprecedented. This is crossing a line. We're going to stand here gormlessly, not engaged in the combat mechanics.
There is nothing you can do right now.
He's right. Running after them will just make matters worse.
I feel like it probably won't.
They took my sister.
Normally I'd counsel patience. Unfortunately, the story
Also,
of Carl's son is appetite.
criticism of BioWare here. There's something about their models for this game. Their hands look disproportionately large.
But what can we do? We're talking about the Arl's palace. Even with
Especially
the
when they're
Arl
just sort
and
of
the
resting
gates
by their
guarded,
side.
guarded.
Elder, may I offer a suggestion?
Right?
Work inside the palace. I could sneak one, perhaps two others in through the servants' entrance. Nobody will notice.
The background noise is like generic angry mob noise.
But no one is moving.
I'm with you, of course. But if we run into trouble, we won't be able to talk our way out of it.
I'm sorry, was my class diplomat?
Allow me to offer you my own longsword and bow.
Am I a PCer?
Defend his loved one's property.
Eh.
I fear I cannot.
Oh, that was supposed to be a 1.
Say my intervention will cause you more
See, the problem is there's no little nubs like there are on the home row, so my fingers keep shifting on to different numbers.
Pray the maker
Right.
of Sonic
They're all insane. The guards will burn our homes down around us.
I mean, they're welcome to try.
had yourself.
Elva.
For their own honor and the
Of course, it would be you, Elva. I don't think Elva is an actual elf. She's a human. That is my headcanon. Elva just like
She's got little cosplay elf ears on. She's a
I wanna
human.
sort of humor her.
She's a human who slums it by LARPing an elf. Alright, so we're just going to remove our shirt in the middle of this town square here. Put on some blood dragon plate.
Can we not equip it? It requires higher strength.
Yeah, so,
I guess we could stay in our underwear.
but then how do I get this tutorial prompt to go away? Maybe if I just... Yep, okay. Although,
Equipping those weapons seems like a good idea.
this gives us literally no defenses anyway, so we're doing this in our underoos. Can I equip this in the off? Yeah, I can't equip that in the offhand. There we go. Okay, we can equip the boots, and they do give us some protection, but I feel like they're messing with our look. So, we're doing this until we can... This is not as sexy as I thought it would be. BioWare models, my god. But we're doing this until we can get into some proper armor.
You made it. I sent word ahead to get the servant's entrance unlocked. Are you ready to go?
Like, I'm not personally gay, so I don't know, but I feel like this guy's coming across more ghoulish than sexy.
Hold all those weapons and follow closely. Try to
We just need to find a gay guy, get his opinion.
Where would I find one of those, though?
I don't know. Ooh, we're in a combat situation.
Got that good old BioWare hunched gorilla combat stance. Which, by the way, in a real fight, you are generally supposed to be pretty close to straight. Like, you want to be light on your feet and bouncing, but, you know.
And I guess what's his name is not going to even participate. Oh, it says he's attacking.
No, that's me. He's moving.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Weapons. Trying to do the cool finishing move. Just covered in blood.
Yeah, we're just evenly speckled with blood. Mountain Blade is actually really good at making you look realistically covered in blood. Like, after you have been through a siege where you have just, you know, you're in plate armor, you've been through like 50 guys. Reasonably realistic, by the way. I don't know exactly how effective plate armor is when facing a mob that size, but it is just stunningly effective. Oh, fine. Okay. Increasing strength because we want to wear armor. And yeah, okay, there are level prerequisites on these.
So I guess the other, either the other dual weapon or other warrior.
Strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Wow, that sounds dumb.
That's like in a Dungeon Crawl Zone Stew, you have one weapon called the Triple Sword, which is 3 blades on one handle. So it's obviously 3 times as effective as a regular sword. Right? Like, that seems right to me.
Seriously, go look up Mountain Blade Warband's blood effects, though. After you get through a big, huge mob of a fight, you come out like your blade is just absolutely soaked from point to hilt, and then you've got like the part of your cuirass and like your helmet where blood will splatter will just be turned completely red from how thick the blood is because of how many people you've been through. Which, by the way, why do they have like fucking tigers here?
Those are dogs.
I mean, yeah, but why do they have fucking tigers here? Regardless of whether or not they're technically dogs. Like, do the guard dogs just attack on sight? I thought this guy worked here. Does he have to run past the guard dogs every day?
Is that not how guard dogs work?
He might be in his quarters, the north side of the palace. Good luck. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, whereas this perfectly even, utterly random speckle of blood, like...
Those are just freckles. And all the blood is gone. Alright, I guess we can just walk in.
Hang on, how do I shank this guy?
What's going on? Please, wait!
Oh, hey, that just worked. I don't want hostile NPCs at my back. Aha!
Now we're gonna wear the boots.
You there! Who are you? Speak quick, worms, before I call the guards and they clip your nasty ears. You're bandits, rebels, outlaws. The guards will make quick work of you. Oh!
You've no idea how long that Shem's had it coming. Took the women you're looking for to Lord Vaughn's quarters. You should hurry. He's not known for his kindness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the storm hits.
Apparently he killed that guy. Because one of the options was, that was murder. Like, I was about to criticize him a little bit for like, well, you didn't kill him, but I mean, I guess you were unarmed, so I can't blame you for that.
Elf. You better talk quick, scum.
You insane?
You maggots are gonna die slowly.
Technically, yes. Specifically of old age.
No.
You fools. I am the protagonist, and the difficulty is low.
You'll pay for what Bond did, human. Excellent. That's over.
I think there's another one. Oh, I guess not.
There was a third one, but, is this, okay, so there is no right-click to quick loot. That's going to be a bit of a hassle. Yep, don't want that. Maces are a bad guy weapon. And we are the hero. You can tell because I'm murdering everyone. Actually, now because it's Shane, we've got... I'm not just indulging my psychopathic bloodlust, it's in character. Also, I'm stealing
This
Vaughn's
character
brandy.
we've just made up is a psychopath. That's gonna get annoying super fast.
Yeah, like that was kind of kind of a funny quip. Can't wait to hear that another 15 times.
The game just auto-saved, we're probably fine.
One less elf breeder in the world.
Alright, you're gonna die.
Still warm. How picky are you anyway?
Shut it, you two. You've got company. You just walked into the wrong room. You know how this works, boys.
Yeah, no witnesses. That's exactly
Yeah,
what we were thinking.
see? Saurus, they know how this shit works. See, this is why the humans are, are able to shove all the elves around here. They know what to do with witnesses. If you guys would get on my level, we wouldn't have these problems.
They killed him. I can't believe this. Right. Should try to be quiet.
Not, I'll paint the balls with human blood.
I'll get on it.
No. Like, the important thing here is not that, It's not a psychotic bloodlust. It's a psychopathic bloodlust. See, the difference being here that it's calculated. Dead people pose no threat.
I guess we could technically give Sothis a weapon.
Eh.
Like a bow or something.
I mean, he seems like he's doing all right. But, fine, since you insist. Well, you can't use your greatsword? Well then, never mind. Hang on. There. Those clothes weren't giving you any defense boost anyway. We are now in, now we've got him in full-on drunk hobo mode.
He kind of punches like he's drunk.
Problem is that his combat barks are all these quips. We gotta swap in some of the audio files for those Vampire the Masquerade hobo mutterings. One of those crab nipple rambles. Yep, that quip was funny the first time. It's like the fourth or fifth time we've heard it now. It's still good. Better every time. Yeah.
It's like trying to turn an RPG campaign into an endless development. Can we get a pet dog?
Ah, this doggo did not become the friend I was hoping for. Getting real close to shanking you, Shores. Just over those quips.
I'm pretty sure it's actually Shane making the quip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's from the aggressive voice.
Once again, BioWare's idea of aggressive. Or violent, or whatever it is. Which also means, oh good, there's no escape.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's just going to be with us for the entirety of this game.
I mean, it could be worse. We could still be playing Kingmaker.
Fair. Like, not gonna lie, I'm having so much more fun with this.
Like, it looks more fun.
Which, like, as a war game, D&D has never actually been very good. It's sort of one of the grand paradoxes of it. People in D&D, people who play D&D love combat. A large swath of the player base wants that. But the actual combat engine of virtually every D&D game is actually kind of bad. And it's not because, like, no one competent has ever tried to design a D&D game or whatever, right? Like, don't expect me to be releasing the supplement that just blows them all out of the water, because the fundamental paradox is that one side of a war game is not meant to be made up of 4 to 6 people. Now, at what point can we get a helmet so that we can engage in the age-old video game RPG tradition of, having spent 10, 15 minutes designing our character's appearance, putting on a helmet, and then never viewing it again?
Doesn't Dragon Age have the option to turn helmets off?
I'm pretty sure it does.
You can equip them, but they don't appear.
Pretty sure it does, and I'm pretty sure we will. But, where are you? There you are. Ooh, a bodyguard. We're getting close.
He shouted at us.
Who are you talking to?
The DM.
My, what have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these.
I just killed like 20 guards coming up here.
Covered with enough blood to
Oh, he actually he noticed.
All right. Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over.
Please, just get me out of here. I want to go home.
Think for a minute. Kill me and you ruin more lives than just your own. By dawn, the city will run red with elven blood. Think about it. You know how this ends. Or we could talk this through. Now that you have my undivided attention.
I mean, he might be right about the city running red with elven blood.
Here's our situation. You are skilled, obviously. We fight here. Perhaps you could even manage to kill us. My father won't let her go.
I'm pretty sure.
Your pigsty and aliens will be burned to the ground. Or you turn, look away. With 40 sovereigns added to your purses, you take that money and leave down tonight. No repercussion. And you can go wherever you like. The women stay. They'll go home tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. What the fuck kind of negotiation do you think this is, buddy?
Take it or leave it.
You have deeply misunderstood
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy killing
who
him.
has the leverage here.
Now I'll just gut your
The fact he thought that he could get away with that.
Yeah, like that
That's a
felt
lucky
like it was
drive.
that felt like it was BioWare giving us a moral dilemma, right? Like not someone who is actually trying to negotiate his way out of this. Like obviously anyone who feels even a little bit threatened would immediately offer to yes, let the kidnapped women go. Like
Hope you're right. I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
no, she doesn't. Alright. You said you had 40 sovereigns, right? Oh, you got a sapphire. That's good enough.
What about your friend? Lesser lyrium potion. Why can't I take their clothes?
12 sovereigns. That's not bad.
Hey, helm and some gloves.
Alright, that looks pretty cool. Yep, that looks super dorky. Where's the option to turn that off?
Hold on. Let me commune with the trees and see if they'll tell me.
Well, for now, I'm just going to remove it entirely. Tell me when you figured it out.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home. I think so. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all.
No, you cannot. They disappear in cutscenes, but they're also not very. Every time Sothis walks in, they're just not very good in general. So it's not like you even need to wear it. And I don't think I did at any point. Don't.
I'd be dead, then marry me?
We should go.
Look, quips are how I cope.
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
Wait, if you can't wait to leave this place, wouldn't you want to be on the vanguard? Like, we got what we wanted, we're leaving now.
Alright, this is now a elf city, right?
Return. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter?
Yes, we killed the Duke.
Bella didn't make it. She resisted.
I see. Would you ladies please take Shiani home?
This is such a BioWare quest.
I killed a ton of humans.
Battle. Glorious battle!
Does he live? Maker preserve us all.
And the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Are they
Right.
more intimidating than the bodyguards?
Do so, and you will put us all in danger.
From what? My plan is to kill the entire garrison.
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, elder and administrator of the alien.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me. You will not prevent justice from being
I can
done.
take all of you.
Hell's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
I'm
named
Shane.
my
Give it to
sword?
them and tell them who sent you to hell. I won't finger Soros.
To believe one man did all of that?
I mean, not in this way, at least.
All so hopeless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward.
He's presumably in his underwear for a reason.
Applaud your courage. This
Do you think that I'm going to go quietly?
all returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
That was not the plan.
A word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation's well under control, as you can see.
Unless you guys are a lot stronger than the guards at that villa.
Warden's right of conscription. I remove this prisoner into my custody.
Yeah, you keep referring to me as a prisoner. I'm not a prisoner. Hear that? You can't touch me.
Very well. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men on the streets before this news spreads. Move out!
You're with me. Say your goodbyes and see me.
We can just leave now.
We leave immediately.
Gonna be honest, I don't have a lot left here. Or at all in the first place. Yeah, I'm not gonna challenge this.
I agreed to have you out of the city forthwith.
Oh no, I guess the wedding's off.
Oh no, I have to leave the alien edge.
Good. Then we leave for Ostergaard immediately.
I'm like, we're probably missing some amount of content by leaving literally immediately, but also it just feels like the most in-character thing to do, to just be like, yeah, no, I'm good to leave now, like right now, like literally this instant.
The DM is like, you don't want to have any emotional goodbyes?
No. This guy seems like he's part of something pretty important. I should probably go do his thing.
The edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter
Ah, the Korkari Wilds.
long ago to prevent the Wilds from invading the northern lowlands. It's
Of course, the Tevinter Imperium.
even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king's forces have clashed.
Yes, the wildebeests that haunt the forest, right?
Here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caleb, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
So,
I killed a bunch of humans.
Introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you.
this guy seems alright.
The wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail? As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the Amy?
No,
Well, don't
live in
come from the
other part of
palace.
city that elves are allowed to live.
I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. But for now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Oxford. The wardens will benefit greatly if you remain.
I appreciate it. There is the option there to just be like, "Oh, how are things in the Alien Age?" Yeah, I killed a guy for raping one of my friends.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Red Cliff forces could be here in less than a week.
That whole City Elf opening was a very BioWare quest, though. You know.
Yeah.
Battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You know, those evil, terrible people trying to do bad sex to our women who can't appreciate a nice guy like me.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales.
Honestly, an archdemon sounds like it might actually be a little bit past my level, even on easy mode.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Okay. I said I'm okay with this guy. I didn't say I'd be giving him any salutes.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this. I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feelings. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
The what now?
We must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden.
Okay, I'm going to be telling everyone I know about the joining.
Some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Maybe this idea of, you know, springing this guy from a prison sentence wasn't, to immediately induct him into the Grey Wardens. Maybe if this society has, like, secret rituals and initiations and such, this wasn't such a good idea. I don't know why I'm just circling these people's faces.
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. Feel free to explore the camp as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
It's funny, I'm unlocking all these achievements, but I'm not getting any on Steam. I'm pretty sure this is my first Steam playthrough.
Huh. Does it have Steam achievements?
I'm guessing not. So, we successfully got out of the wedding. Mission accomplished.
Now we're going to go find the Dalish. The Dalish are like the San Francisco of Ferelden.
You don't want to go into the Tower of the Shoal. It's off limits for now, I'm afraid.
Okay, so like, yeah, go ahead, walk around the camp as much as you want, but also, don't. Except not that part. Oh, and not that part. Not that part.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit the Duncan board.
Sup?
This place hadn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Not especially.
Good luck to you then.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Let me find a
What
rock.
are they doing?
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. The Fade
Please explain the setting to me.
and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
And you do seem like you might plausibly be tough enough that I can't beat you in a fight just yet.
But soon. Oh hey, you leveled up.
Oh yeah. Let's make sure to stay on top of that.
Now we get a specialization, the obvious one is Berserker, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe Reaver, but probably Berserker.
Well, you get 2 specializations, but so probably Berserker first.
Right.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh well, too bad.
You know, I might have some last wishes that I need to get to before battle. Take your shirt off and let me see what I've got to work with here.
Boo. Nobody likes the Maker.
Your Catholic guilt is lame. Isn't Andraste like a name of a real pre-Roman British goddess?
Yeah. I think a bear goddess, if I recall correctly.
I mean, I looked her up at some point. She is some kind of war goddess. Which is just much cooler than this version. I don't see any witnesses. Oh no, someone killed this Maker nerd.
Somebody's killing all the humans in the camp.
Sounds like my kind of fight. I like your style. Isn't Genlock like that crappy mecha anime they advertised in front of Ruby for a while? In fairness, I say crappy. I haven't actually seen it because it's paywalled, and fuck that.
You there, Elf. What's your name? It's Pick, sir. Go tell Turnlow Game that the war party's ready to begin scouting. Send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
For half a second, I thought he was talking to me. I was about to be very angry.
Maker's breath, another elf. What are you up to?
Watch your tongue, round ears.
You had a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes.
I killed so many humans before I came here.
We have no time for idle chatter. Get quick.
Yeah, there's no
Something to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
no option
Is this where
here
you
to.
recruit the dog?
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
Shane would want a pet doggo.
Yeah, no, we definitely got to get a dog if we can get a dog. Like, not only for role playing purposes. Like, if we have a character whose only known character trait is hates dog, we're getting the dog.